So I really haven't talked a whole lot about my personal life and definitely not my religious affiliation on this channel, but you know, I've been feeling challenged by it recently and challenged to include that part of me with you. So I was raised Christian, I still am a Christian, and it's a big part of who I am. And CrossFit and physical fitness is also, obviously, if you watch the channel, a huge part of who I am. I love it, I could talk about it all day. And I've often been challenged by the thought that maybe I'm making CrossFit or training too big of like a personal idol and filling that spot where Jesus and God should be for me. And this morning my wife and I dropped in at a church here in Des Moines. We're trying out a couple of new ones to kind of figure out where we fit in and where we might enjoy being a part of a church family. And today the pastor actually hit exactly on that during his sermon. And I wanted to relay that to those of you who may share this religious belief with me, and to those who are just kind of like on the fence about it. I just want to talk about it a little bit, and how you can still enjoy training, you can love CrossFit, but avoid making it your idol. And he talked about how an idol is really anything in life that takes up the spot in your heart where Jesus should be, and where you run to when you're feeling down, stressed, beaten up. And if you're at all like me, you know, you've had those days where you come home and you're like, man, it has been a rough day. I am feeling worked over, very challenged. The walls are closing in on me. I gotta go lift. I gotta go throw some weight around. I gotta just sweat until there's a big old puddle on the ground, and that will make me feel better. And that's really not where we should be at when we're in that kind of a feeling. When we're in that situation, where we should be running to is to Christ, and go to Him first to get that healing, restore a relationship, and just center ourselves on Him. And then you can still go sling some weight around and get your workout in. There's absolutely nothing wrong with working out. It's a phenomenal practice. You should be moving. You should be taking care of yourself. You should be have some sort of physical practice. But it should not be the thing that you run to when you feel like there's nothing else to hold on to. You should be grabbing your Bible, pulling that out, or just getting into a little bit of prayer before you head to the gym. I mean, I know we've got class times. We got to be there at a certain time period each day, but just take that thought with you during this week and during this month of training to, you know, center yourself, focus on Him so that you're able to lay down your burdens in that way. And then who knows, maybe you'll have an even better training session and even better time in the gym, because instead of being distracted or fired up by negative thoughts, you can put in that extra focus and effort on each set and each rep while you're in the gym, and get the most out of that time as well. So like I said, I might share some more of these things on this channel in the future. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. I challenge you to put a comment as to something that you may have used in the past as that thing to run to when you needed some extra help or some extra relief instead of Christ, and how you're going to put Christ before that thing in the future. So comment on that below if you feel called to, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.